So we have 10 days to get out, to find somewhere to live, which is impossible, you know. Out here you can't just find somewhere to live. So yeah, we're kind of stuck on what to do.
You can see that young mom there, and you might remember this story from last month. Our Jamie Warren sharing the heartbreaking reality for thousands of people right here in Arizona. Arizona families priced out and facing a judge inside Maricopa County eviction court.
Since that story aired, Jamie has been flooded with emails from ABC 15 viewers reaching out with their own concerns and very personal stories. And this morning, she's following up, sharing one Valley mom's call to action.
When I read that article that you wrote, that 7,000 people were in court for evictions in Maricopa County in 1 month, I knew that I had to say something.
It's a reality.
And I'm thankful that you reached back out to me. I'm thankful that we're having this conversation.
That hit too close to home for Stephanie. On the verge of eviction, surrounded by moving boxes,
That is where you come in.
she typed up this letter, then reads it out loud.
Pleading for our government to take a serious look at this crisis.
Asking her state representatives to take real action.
That does take a lot of strength.
You see, some would say that Stephanie used to have it all.
I was making close to $100,000 a year.
But after fleeing domestic violence,
I have post-traumatic stress disorder.
she lost her job and her rent.
Gone from $1,450 a month to now almost $2,200 a month. It's one of those things where unless you've lived it, you really have no idea what it's like to worry every single day if you can provide a home for your child.
The part-time job she does have now is barely enough to make it. And she's not alone. A recent study found half of renters across the country are spending more than 30% of their income on rent. This comes as a report from Zillow shows the average person in Phoenix needs to make at least $70,000 a year to make rent. That's up from $50,000 in 2020.
So if it wasn't for your landlord being flexible with you every month, what would happen?
I don't even know where to start with that.
So for Stephanie, that's where this letter comes in.
Their constituents are suffering, and it's clear that they are suffering just based on your report. We can sit here and talk about this all day, but nothing's going to change unless there's some sort of action plan, and it's time for that. It's been time for that.
There is obviously so much to unpack here, but one of the things that we did is Stephanie reached out to 3 of her state representatives, Democrats Ruben Gallego and Mark Kelly, and also Republican Andy Biggs. I reached out to them as well. We heard back from 2 of them. So Senator Ruben Gallego sent us a list of some of the legislation that he has been working on, and some of that actually focuses on building more apartments to bring down the costs. You'll also see that Kelly showed us that he's focusing on making sure that cities like Phoenix are getting a fair share when it comes to all of the money available for housing vouchers. But I wanted more than just a statement. I asked both of these senators if they would be willing to meet with Stephanie. After I did that, she did actually receive 2 one-on-one meetings with case managers from both of their offices, which was huge for her. But more needs to be done. They were able to listen to her concerns, but she knows that this is just the beginning of her journey. She still needs a lot of help. One of the things she's looking for, you heard her talking about her career. She used to be a data analyst, making a lot of money. She has sent out hundreds of job applications. I told her maybe there's someone out there who could help connect her with a job so that she can make more money in order to afford this high cost of rent. So we're going to keep following up with her in her journey, and hopefully we are going to have a positive outcome that will come out of this.
Well, listening, trying to get answers. I even saw you talking with our own data analyst here at Archer
Yes.
about jobs a couple of days ago.
I actually showed him her resume and I said, do you know anyone? Yeah. So he was looking into it for me because we just want to help in any way that we can.
We have to help each other.
Yeah, Jamie, through advocating for her, you're advocating for so many other viewers at the same time, which that help we know is invaluable.
And I do want to mention really quick, she is advocating for domestic violence victims, which is something that she is hoping more is done for them specifically as well.
Incredible story all the way around, and it's not done. So thank you for the hard work you're doing.
Thank you.